What do you make of the trend league-wide where there's teams that have a duo of stars as opposed to a big three, and how do you think that might affect the dynamic?
Um, I mean, I think what Boston did was special. I think what Miami did was special. But I think it goes back to, you have two guys that are, you know, the guys, and then you have a group around them that supports them to the highest level. And that foundation is around a lot of the guys in this league. You look at Milwaukee, you look at Philly, you look at the Lakers, you look at Houston, Utah. I mean, everybody has their two guys, and then it's a heck of a supporting cast that's with them. So you can fill in that third spot with anybody to have a big three on all of those teams. So I think it's a good thing for the league. It changed the league, but it's good for the league. The big three, everybody was looking for a big three. It didn't work for a lot of teams. And so now this is a new dynamic for the new generation of this league.
Devin, a question to both of you guys. At the other media day in town Friday, LeBron said the big winner was Staples Center. For you guys being the center focal point, for the first time, there's a legitimate rivalry between the two teams where both have expectations to win a championship. And you guys are at the center of that. What does that mean to you? How do you describe it?
I don't think we've really paid too much attention to any of that. We don't get into the whole back and forth thing. I think it's more so something for the city to do and basically for you guys to do as far as media. As far as us, we look at it as another game on the schedule that, just has to be played, and one that we have to go out there and prepare in order to get ourselves ready to win. I don't think we get too much brought into the whole, LA versus LA type thing. I definitely agree with him, but as far as the Staples Center in general as a winner, because we both play in that building, so as far as that, I definitely agree with it. But as far as like the whole rivalry thing like that, I don't think, I know in our locker room, we don't really tie ourselves too much to that.
I mean, yeah, I say the same thing. I agree with what Brian said. The Staples Center is where you want to be with the team we got and with the team they have. But I don't put that pressure that's the team that we necessarily have to compare ourselves up to 29 other teams that we got to go ahead and go against and compete against. It's not a head-to-head battle of LA thing. We got to come out, we got to play, we got to do what we got to do. Same way the 29 other teams got to do.
Dan.
Hey guys, Dan Wicke with the Los Angeles Times. Question for both of you. Trez, teams around the league have put together mini camps and have tried to get a head start into training camp, doing the team building things that typically would happen in training camp. How far along are you guys on that? Paul talked about it a little bit. How far along are you guys on that process? And then my question, Paul, you've been in this league a little longer. Do you think that's happening because guys realize how quickly things can change, whether it's player movement or whatever, so when you have a good opportunity, you try to maximize the chance you have?
I definitely think we're, farther along than people actually think. We've came in probably, right after Memorial Day weekend, and we've been playing pickup, and guys have been lifting weights and getting the extra cardio in and getting prepared to, what we're about to have come on Monday when we come in for the first day of actual training camp, and then going out to Hawaii, which is, an improvement of the team bonding and team building, even going over there. But, we've been going for a while, and, we just don't have that whole media source of everybody coming in watching us. We're kind of those ones that kind of work behind the closed scenes and, get the job done. So we're a lot further along than people actually think, so.
Yeah, I think, to Trez's point, the second this came together, I mean, we were all in a group chat. We were all chatting, talking, laughing, building that togetherness, that camaraderie. The second, again, this came together. The second me and Kawhi became a part of this team. So that relationship was established early to where we came in the facility. It was, it was like I knew him. You know what I mean? I've been around these guys. I felt like it was already, we fast forward all of that getting to knowing each other based off of us just already being in that chat. And then I think you just you seize the opportunity. You know it's ahead. You know what you have. You know, I've again been lucky to play and fortunate to play on some really good teams, and you just never know. You never know how that team's gonna shape up. In my case, I got injured in Indiana. We went on a downfall from there. So you just never know. You never know what you have. So you got to give everything. You got to invest everything, and you know you try to pull the best out of that season, that group.
This is Pranav from the Scarecrow. You guys, both of you guys play with a lot of physicality and toughness. How do you look to implement that when you guys play against other teams this year?
I don't look to change nothing I'm doing.
We ain't changing nothing.
As far as the way I play, how physical I play, around the basket and everything, I don't look to change nothing I'm doing. So I guess that answers that.
We ain't changing nothing. I'm gonna be hyped to be more physical. Trez take care of it, right?
Facts.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.